Here we have the 2020 Chevrolet Malibu. It's an LS trim level. Comes in shadow gray metallic on jet black cloth. And it's got that 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Made it to a CVT transmission. And there's that redesign for 2019 front end. And then here you've got your 16-inch aluminum wheels. Got passive keyless entry on the front two doors. And there's your driver's seat. Power door locks, power windows, power mirrors. You've got ample rear seat room, so you can fit full-size adults in the second row. And there's your trunk space, and you've also got a cargo net in this one. And to fold the seat down, just pull up on this here. Folds down. And then you can fit long objects through there, and it also does it on the right side as well. And there's your passenger seat there. And next we're going to see what's under the hood. There's your 1.5 liter Ecotec engine. There's your steering wheel. You've got AM, FM, Bluetooth audio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, as well as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Then you can toggle your auto stop here. You've got your AC controls. It's your gear shifter. And your parking brake still over here on the left side of your foot. Just press down to engage, press down again to disengage. And there's your USB port and your aux port that'll run through your infotainment system. Got a couple cup holders. There's your center storage there. And here in your glove box, you've got your owner's manual. Got cruise controls on the left side. Got Bluetooth speaking controls here. And then you've got your gauge cluster controls. You can go through all the options. Standard push button start. And then here's your key fob, and this is actually a dealer added option to get the cargo net and the remote start with the LS model. Now it's time to take the 2020 Malibu LS out on the road for a test drive. Good throttle response from the car so far. It takes getting used to using this CVT transmission. And so far, ride quality is pretty good, which is to be expected from a newer model Malibu. Turn the AC off and see what kind of get up it has. Very good, actually. Passing power, the turbos in the Chevy models are just fantastic. They just really assist a smaller engine with passing power, with merging, all that stuff. Just really helps with acceleration. But when you're not accelerating, you're able to get 35, 40 miles a gallon. And I'm not really a fan of the CVT transmission, but especially in the Chevy Spark, I love just how well that transmission works with that engine. And in normal driving, it's gonna do the same with this, but just having the turbo, I tend to put my foot down and it just doesn't accelerate as smoothly as I'd like it to. But for your everyday driving, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna help you get that extra fuel mileage, and it's gonna help you accelerate through the RPMs better. And surprisingly, my auto stop is not kicked on yet. I had the AC running though, so that might be why. But very quiet while at a stop. I couldn't even hear the engine. I'm gonna give it a little gas out this corner. And one cool thing I like about the 1.5 liters is the blow-off valve. It sounds like a car off of Fast and Furious whenever you let off. And my 2-liter turbo is not, the blow-off valve is not as prevalent in that car as opposed to the 1.5 liter engine. See if I can get you all to hear it. Yeah, it's not as loud. But yeah, I really just like the blow-off sound of it. We're gonna put the cruise on and cruise at 45 on this back road and see what kind of fuel mileage we're getting. Yeah, right now we're getting around 40. Like with most cars, this is going to be, your fuel mileage is going to be based on how you drive it. So as you can see on this back road cruising, I'm getting, especially coming downhill, I'm getting what, 70 miles a gallon. And depending on what kind of road you're on and how long you're on it, that can be the difference between getting 40 miles to the gallon, getting 25 miles to the gallon. It just depends. But I'm pretty sure in my 1.5 liter that I had was a 2016, I got at one point on a 50-mile trip, I was able to get 42 miles to the gallon. And then in my 2 liter, I was able to get, I want to say 43 or 44, but the majority of that trip was literally going down a mountain. So I was getting 75 miles to the gallon because I was just coasting downhill. But these are just really good cars because you get the fuel mileage and you also get the space, the acceleration, and honestly, the functionality that you need all in a mid-size car. And that's my review of the 2020 Chevy Malibu LS.